Hey there, my friends. Happy Monday. Definitely a different day for me to be going live for you, but we're kicking off our 10 days of Facebook Lives to celebrate the launch of the upcoming January through June Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. So it actually doesn't launch until the 5th, so everything I'm showing you for the next week is going to be a sneak peek of what's to come. But I wanted to hop on here and kind of show you some of the goodies, and had some things to update you on too. So it is the last week of the year, and if you're on my holiday if you're on my holiday card list, you received your holiday card. Hopefully some of you may actually get it late because some of them went out on Christmas Eve, I think. Actually, no, it was the day before Christmas Eve, but the mail is kind of slow. But there is a free shipping offer that I'm doing for everybody right now, whether or not you were on my card list or not. So just keep that in mind, but that's only through the end of December. It's kind of in conjunction with my holiday card. I always offer free shipping to my customers just as a little thank you because I appreciate you all year long. And this is my way of giving you a small little present for Christmas. So that's happening right now. I wanted to update you too as well, because tomorrow would normally be my virtual card class, but we're doing this weekly Facebook Live. I'm going to not have a virtual card class this month, but we have all sorts of other stuff going on, so you'll be fine, I promise. But that will be back in January. I'm still going to continue doing a virtual card class on the last Tuesday of the month, so we will start that up again in January. The other thing is we're still doing the Fill the Tote special. I am now just about 5,000 away from my 400,000 career-to-date milestone for Stampin' Up!, which means I've sold 400,000 or almost $400,000 in stamps since I started almost 15 years ago. So I'm still doing the Fill the Tote special, and I meant to update that. I'll have to do a post later today with what's in there right now, but any order through the end of December, from December 8th through the end of December, gets you an entry into that as well. And if I have 5 orders in a day, which I believe I did today, maybe, I'm not sure. I might have in the last couple of days had one day where we had 5. We'll put 2 items in the tote. So it's got a bunch in there right now. So I will actually do a post later today and show you what's in there because I forgot to do that before I hopped on live. So what we're going to do though this week is, and actually it's like a week and a day, so every day from now through January 5th, I'll be going live. Monday through Friday, it will be at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and then Saturday and Sunday, and shoot, I forgot to look, but I'm pretty sure it's 10 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday this weekend, so I'll go live at 10 a.m. Then, but I'll remind you later in the week what the timing is for that, but 2 p.m. every day for the most part, unless something comes up, and unless it's weekend, but we'll give you updates each day. So today, what I thought I would do for the next 3 days, I'm going to actually share with you my 3 favorite suites from the new catalog. I can't actually show you the catalog other than the cover, but I will show you what's in each of the suites and show them to you, and then I'm going to make a little project with you. So the other thing too that I wanted to let you know, if you're on my catalog mailing list, I was hoping to get those out before Christmas, but it was just too crazy. So those will be going out today and tomorrow. So if you requested a catalog through my survey form, those are headed to you shortly. I'm just finishing up packing those this afternoon, and then hopefully if I miss the post office today, which I might, I will get those in the mail for you tomorrow. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this around and we can do a little stamping, and I'll show you my favorite suites so far. Let me just switch this. Hang on one second. Okay, so let me also, while you're here, so here's the new catalog. Like I said, it comes out January 5th. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up on my computer as well so I can see comments while I'm working here. So here we go. Okay, so it looks like I can see everything, hopefully, but this is our new, looks like this is crooked. Let me just see above here. Get this in the window better so you guys can see. All right, so I can't show you anything that's in here right now, but any of the inside pages, but I can show you the cover. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite catalogs ever. So I'm super excited to share with you today. And like I said, for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, I'm going to start by showing you my 3 favorite suites. There's I want to say, you know what? I forgot to count. I think there's at least 5 suites in here, but I'll have to have you more numbers for tomorrow. But there's a bunch of really beautiful suites. So I'm going to show you my 3 favorite today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. And what's funny is I feel like as much as I love today's a lot and I love tomorrow's a lot, and it was really hard to pick which one's my favorite. And I think some of you may be surprised because when you see tomorrow, you're gonna know it's just right up my alley. But today we're sharing the Snail Mail Suite, which is so stinking cute. I can't stand it. So let me just show you a little bit about what is in this one. So I've used some of the paper, so it's kind of split up. So this is all double-sided paper. You get 6 patterns, 6 double-sided sheets. So actually, I'm sorry, you get 12 double-sided sheets, 6 different patterns. So this is one combo. I love these little snails, and I'll show you in a second. There's a little die that can cut out some of the snails and stuff from the paper, which is really cute. This is pattern number 2. So this is front and back. So I'm showing you the front and the back at the same time, but they're really, really cute. I love it. Okay, next up is this one, which is front and back. You get the cute little hearts and then the mushrooms. Very cute. And I love these mushrooms because you can actually probably cut them out and use those as elements too. So they don't have a die, but you could totally cut those out and play with those. There is a die that coordinates with it though. Hi ladies. All right, so this is page or design number 3. And if I remember correctly, I did use this already. So this is the back side of this one. So I used a bunch of it already. So this is all I have left of it. But this is the front side with the little snails. And then this is the back side. And you're going to see we're going to cut out this little guy with our dies. So that's really cool. All right. So this one, I used a piece of this too. So this one's really cute too. So you can see it's kind of got a snail mail, happy mail theme, which is really, really cute. I love it so much. And that's really fun too. And I love that there's a combination of really bold, like large patterns, but then some really kind of muted backgroundy kind of stuff too. So they'll really work well together. All right. And then the last one is this one. So cute. Smaller little mushrooms, better background kind of print. And then this is really cute little conversation bubbles, and there's actually a die that will cut those out, so you'd be able to cut them out and use those as elements on your cards too, which I think the little hearts would be really cute on a card too, so that'll be a lot of fun to play with. All right, so that's just the paper from the suite. So also in the suite is the little resin hearts, and all week this week I'll be doing giveaways off and on throughout the week. So I'm going to start right off with the beginning. So if you comment today within the next 24 hours, so it's 2 p.m. Eastern on Monday. So tomorrow I go live again at 2 p.m. Eastern. And so anybody that comments on the video today or watches within the next 24 hours and makes a comment, I will enter you to win a set of these resin little hearts for yourself. So go ahead and comment, share, all that good stuff. And actually, if you share, which I saw Linda just did, she's so good about that, you're gonna get 2 entries. So I appreciate that very, very much. And I wanna make sure you guys get a little extra love for that. So these are up for grabs in the next 24 hours. So that's also part of this suite. Also in the suite is the, of course, stamp set. It's called Snailed It. So cute, right? So it says, you've got mail, and it's the little snail. We've got a hello and a you snailed it for the sentiments. It's got that little thought bubble and a little heart, so you could make your own little thought bubbles. It's got a little happy mail enclosed, and what's really cool about that is this coordinates with our existing postage stamp punch. So it's really, really cute. And he'll be really cute on here too. Like this little you've got mail, you could put him right on there too. So I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm probably gonna play with this again a little bit later in our series, but I only did one because I'm kind of featuring my favorite suites first. So, but I'm sure he'll make a return because I love that postage stamp punch too. And then of course you've got the 2 little stamped elements, which these are really fun to color too. So that is the stamp set, and then there's of course some dies that go with it. The dies are really cute, and I didn't use this time either, but like I said, it will probably make a return. But this is like a little mini envelope that you could stick a little card in and do a little like hello or something on it. So this is really cute too. I love this square postage stamp die. That's really fun too. And as you can see, this cuts out some of the elements from the paper and some of the elements that you can stamp in the stamp set. So that's that. And then the final piece of this suite is the Twine combo pack. It's got Blushing Bride and my favorite Whisper White, which is back because we used to have Whisper White as a twine option, and that kind of went away. So now we can have that back, and I'm so excited. And I like the pink edition too. So let me just show you the color combo for this suite. So the colors in the suite are Basic Gray, Bermuda Bay, Daffodil Delight, Blushing Bride, and Real Red. So it's a really fun, bright, cheery sort of collection. So I think that's part of the reason why it spoke to me so much too, is because it's just such a bright and fun collection that I wanted something bright and cheery. So hi Carolee, it is really super fun. I'm so excited. All right, so let's go ahead and I'll show you what I made with this. I wanted to do a little fun fold. So, and if you're familiar with my Shore Stampers team, which is all my local and non-local, actually, we have team members all over the United States, but they are other demonstrators that have signed up to be with Stampin' Up! Through me or through one of my team members. And I like to do little prizes for those of them that have promoted, and I've had a couple of them that have promoted before the holiday and I hadn't got their packages out, so I wanted to play with some new stuff and do a little card to congratulate them. So I did the You Snailed It, and then it opens like this. So it's a cute little Z folds kind of card. So I thought that would be a really fun way to congratulate them. So I'm going to go ahead and make another one of these and show you how I did it. And of course, I don't know that I wrote down my measurements, so I'm gonna probably have to go back and measure this one again, but we'll figure it out together. All right, now, what did I do with the pre-cut cardstock? Because I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Okay, I got it. I got it. So I already pre-cut this, so most of it is done, except for some of the die cutting and things. So, and speaking of that, oh, it's right there. Okay, I got my little mini die cutting machine. So let's go ahead and get started. First up is the card base. So you're gonna cut it at 4 1/4 by 11 inches. So basically you're just gonna cut your 8 1/2 by 11 inch piece of paper in half to make your card base. So instead of doing it on the long side though, you're gonna cut the short side at 4 1/4, and that will give you two 4 1/4 by 11 inch pieces. And then I'm gonna go ahead and score this in half. So that makes this 5 1/2. So now I've scored it in half, so that's my card base, my usual card base, right? But I also want to score the front of the card in half too. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in and score it 2 3/4. So I'll just do that like that. So now what I did is this just folds up like that. Okay, so it's kind of like it is a Z fold. So that's that piece. Okay, now I also have, I believe this is 3 1/4. Yep, 3 1/4 by 9 inch piece of another coordinating color. And then we're gonna score this at 3 6 inches. So 3 and 6. And that's all the scoring we have to do. So that's all of those elements. Yeah, the mushrooms are really cute, Nancy. I actually cut out, because I was gonna use these, I cut out some of the little mushroom dies. How cute are those? Aren't they sweet? So cute. So that's the larger one, and then you get 2 of the little one, which I really love when they give us multiples of the same die, because then if you're making cards and you want multiple of the same piece, you don't have to run it through as many times. You can run them through at the same time because you've got multiple dies. So you get 2 of the little one and 1 of the large one, but they're really cute. So I didn't end up using them on this card, but they're over here on my desk in my Land of Misfit items, because I'll probably use them at a later date. All right, so first up is I'm going to just take a piece of the pattern paper and I'm going to put that in the background here. This measures 4 by 5 1/4. Look at how fun, how cute are they, right? So hard to put tape on them and cover them up, but we're going to use some of his little friends on the front, or one of his friends anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some adhesive to that. Okay, and we're going to attach that to this base. Now you know what I did? I did forget to cut was the top piece, which is that really fun yellow paper. So let me just see. I knew I was missing something. Let me see what that is. 4 by 2 1/2. So let me just grab my trimmer and quickly do that. So I'm going to take this pattern paper. I didn't want to use too much of this because it's a very busy and a very bold pattern, but I did like the focal point it kind of allowed for that. So 2.5 by 4. I think this is already cut at 4. So I'm just going to cut 2.5 and we should be good. And this is going to just go right at the top. I love using, and actually most of this card I used the pattern paper as my focal point. The only thing I actually stamped on here was the sentiments. So you'll see that I made very good use of this paper because I love it so much. It's so stinking cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this down like that. I just think a lot of us could use a little bit of happy mail too. So I think this is a great set to sort of kick off the new year so that we can spread some love and cheer this year. All right. So as you saw, I did this one as a Z-fold. I went forward and then backwards for that. And this one, it's really important to kind of get it situated first with this closed. So I want to make sure I've got everything lined up so it's straight, right? But I want to make sure it's up high enough on here. I think I put it a little too high on my last one, so we're going to pull it down just a little bit. So like right about there looks good. It looks straight, I think. Sometimes it's really hard for me to see if it's straight until after the video airs, so hopefully I've got this straight. The colors are really, really sweet, Jeanette. I love it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of adhesive, maybe, come on, there it goes, on just the top part, while I'm holding the rest in place so that I can make sure I get it positioned the way I want. And before I really stick it, I'm just going to double check, make sure I've got it kind of centered, which I think it is. So I'm going to go ahead and commit, okay? It might be a little actually off, but we're going to let it go. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. And I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive to this. And I'm putting a little bit more than I probably normally would just because it's going to get a lot of wear and tear because it's a fun fold. So I usually use a little more adhesive on fun fold cards because people like to play with them. So you want to make sure they're really well stuck. So there's the basic mechanism of our card, right? Super easy, super cute. So then I just cut 2 pieces of Whisper White that are 2 3/4 by 3, and those are just going to get taped down to this top panel and then again to the bottom panel. So I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive to this. There we go. And I'm going to tape that down here like so. So again, if you're just joining us, we're doing a sneak peek of brand new product. However, I am doing, if you need anything from the holiday catalog, so this catalog here is retiring and some of the stuff is already sold out and some of it's on sale up to 60%. So you want to make sure you get these goodies ASAP. And right now through the end of December, I'm offering anybody that shops with me free shipping. So what you need to do that is you will need to email me, Jen, Jen, Pitta, Pitta, at Comcast.net and let me know what you want, and then I can send you a PayPal invoice, or we can give each other a call with credit card number or figure out payment otherwise. But it's just a special little offer I do at the end of most years, so I'm doing that again this year, and it's a great time to get any of those holiday things you wanted before this new catalog starts. Because none of this stuff that I'm playing with right now is going to be available till next Tuesday. So just keep that in mind. All right, so we're going to keep building this. The next thing I want to do is I used this pattern paper on here as well. So I was pulling out that pink from the boulder pattern behind it. I'm going to go ahead and tape this down. I told you I really used this paper as my focal for the card. I really lived it up with that one because it's just so cute. I love it so much. Those little snails, so stinking cute. All right, so I also cut another piece, and this one's going to go in the middle just to kind of pull the card together a little bit. And then we're going to pull out my little mini embossing machine. I love using this for my videos because it fits so much better on the table. So this one's going to go right in the middle. It is a little bit smaller than the white panel, obviously. So I'm trying to line it up with the one above it. So there you go. So this is kind of the mechanism we've got going on. Next up, I wanted to add a little something down here because it seemed kind of barren a little bit. So I took a little strip of the Daffodil Delight. This is, I think it's a 1/2 inch. Yeah, it's a 1/2 inch by 4 1/4. And then I'm going to take my little mini embossing machine. How cute is this, right? This one is not available yet unless you're a demonstrator. We can add these to our demonstrator orders right now in December, but it will become available to everybody in January, and it's just $60. It's a little mini die cutting machine. If you already have one, you don't need it. It doesn't do anything different than the bigger ones. I just love the compact size, especially like I said, for me doing videos, it works really well. And for two, if you do any like port crops like away from home, which I know we can't really do that right now, but if you do, this is a really great size to bring along with you because it's really easy and really lightweight. All right, so we also have here with Stampin' Up, we have the half size embossing folders, the mini embossing folders. That's what I'm using today. I can't remember the name of this one. I'll have to try and put it into the comments or into the description once I'm done with the video. But it's a really cute little mini one that slides just right in here. So obviously our bigger embossing folders won't fit, and any really big metal dies don't fit, but we can use everything else in here, and I'll show you that in a second. So first off, to do this, I'm going to use my plates, and it tells me right on here which one I'm doing. This is for the 3D embossing folder, which actually this is not a 3D, it's a regular one. So I'm going to use this one because it says use with standard embossing folders. So it tells me I want number 1, which I love that these are numbered now. So I'm going to use number 1, the embossing folder, and then number 3. So this will go in here, number 1. My embossing folder with my paper inside will go next. And you always want that fold to be towards the machine. You don't want to do it on going out. It's always better that way. And then with this one, you really don't want to line your plates up completely square. Like you want some staggering a little bit because it just catches a little bit easier. These rollers are a little bit smaller than the larger machine, so they don't catch as they don't have as much space to catch. So you want to kind of pull them apart a little bit so that the rollers will pick that up. And I don't know if you can see that, but my handle is already kicking up, so I know it's ready and it's going to catch it just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that through. It rolls so smoothly, you guys. It's awesome. I love it. I love this little thing. It's so cute. All right, I'm going to pull that out, and then you can see that it embossed it beautifully. Nice, crisp embossing. I can't even get it out of there. There we go. So I'll move this out of the way. We are going to use my little mini embossing machine again in a second, so we'll leave it close by. But this is going to go down here, right along the bottom. I just wanted to kind of pull in that yellow and sort of ground the card a little bit. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my adhesive. Maybe. Got rolled up a little bit. There we go. Try that again. There it goes. There. It's very sticky. And then I'm going to just attach this down the bottom. Like that. Okay. Perfect. It actually hung over a little bit, so I'm just going to cut that off. There. So you can see my little card coming together. Oh, that's not very straight at all. I'm going to move that down a little bit. There. It's better. Okay, next up is I need my little snail focal point. So, as I told you, I used mostly the paper. So this little guy right here, I'm going to grab my base plate for my mini die cutting machine, and then number 2s, which are our cutting plates. And I like to switch these out around a lot so that they don't warp too much. And then I'm going to put my little snail down, and in our dies, we have the cute little die cut piece. So I'm going to stick that here, and that's going to go right around him. Okay, and I'll stick the clear cutting mat carefully on top. Whoops, I just moved him. Let me fix that. We don't have the magnetic plates right now. There was a kind of a little quality issue with them when they were first released, so we're working on getting those fixed. But you could use a piece of washi tape if you wanted to hold that in place, but I find if you get it in position and then just kind of hold it there, it sort of stays where it needs to. That takes a little bit of practice too, but the more you use your machine, the easier that will get. All right, so now when I pull this out on the other side, you can also use Post-it notes too if you don't have washi tape. How cute, right? So there's my little snail for my card. I'll set that aside. Put this back so I don't lose him. It's one of my resolutions when I'm crafting this year is I need to be more neat. Because I'm always like a little messy Marvin over here. And then I need to, can't find anything. So I'm trying to this year put things away when I use them. Just like my mama told me, but I never listened, right? All right. Yeah, Santa does need to come again after January 5th. There's so many cute things. I can't even tell you. I've already placed like 3 orders. So I keep going. I just placed one again yesterday because I needed to get some. I didn't get any Valentine stuff. So we'll be doing some Valentine things later in the week. I'm going to pull this a little bit closer to me because I need to be able to see if I'm straight. Hopefully I don't bang the camera. So this is the only thing I'm actually stamping, and I love that it says you snailed it. I think it's so cute. All right, I'm going to close this up so we don't have any accidents. He's so cute. I love him. All right, or her. I love it. It's so cute. Now, I want to put this down first because I want it to be here. I'm going to trim a little bit of this off. I cut it a little longer than I needed it to be. So I'm just going to trim a little bit of this. Whoops. Get off. Get off, get off, get off. And we'll go straight like that. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a banner here. So I'm going to slit in the middle and then corner to center and corner to center. Okay. And then I want it to kind of land like here. So I'm going to trim a little bit of this down too because I'm just going to tuck it under the snail. But we want that to kind of be there. So I can go ahead and tape that down. So we'll add a little bit of adhesive. And I'm going to attach that right about there. Okay. And then I'm going to attach him, come here, right about here. Okay. But I'm not going to add any dimensionals or anything under here because we want this to still be able to open. So I'm just going to add tape to the back side of right about here. So I'm going to kind of do diagonally here. So we'll just do this. I can't tell you how hard it was the last few weeks since I've had all of this stuff to not show you all these goodies. They're so cute. All right, so we're gonna do that. And we'll attach him here like so, right? Very cute. So you snailed it. I think he is a little crooked. But what are you going to do? He's all put together now. And I'm going to grab my little resin hearts. So remember, if you comment on the video in the next 24 hours, these are up for grabs. I'm going to give some away tomorrow on my Facebook Live. If you joined us a little bit late, I'm planning to go live every day at 2, unless I say otherwise. But all this week, it should be 2 p.m. until the weekend. The weekend, I do 10 a.m. just because I like to get out and about and get back to things during the day. So I will be back at 2 p.m. tomorrow, and I will do a drawing for anybody that commented on the video. And then if you share the video, I'll actually give you 2 entries to win. All right, so I'm going to take these little hearts, and we're going to put these down here like this. Oh, I forgot there's one other thing I did too. So, whoops, come here. We're going to do 3 because you should always put embellishments on in odd numbers, actually. Seems weird, but it is kind of a design principle to work in thirds and to work in odd numbers. So I'm going to put 3 of those down there, and then we'll put this away. Yay, I'm glad. This is a cute one. You guys will love it. I'm sure of it. It's so fun. Okay, and this would actually be really cute for Valentine's too. If you have kids that are doing Valentine's, this would be a really cute one. There's one that says hello in the stamp set, so you could just do a simple hello, or you could do like the happy mail enclosed or something for sentiment. You wouldn't have to do the you snailed it, or you've got mail would be cute too, and then you could just put a little happy Valentine's Day stamp inside. That would be cute too. I just think the colors, even though they're not traditional Valentine colors, there is the pink and red in it, so it would be really cute for Valentine's Day too. Like I said, we're going to be doing a lot with Valentine's Day later in the week. I got some goodies on the way. I'm using the white baker's twine that is in the twine combo pack. I'm going to do a little snail bow here, just to add some texture, more texture, because I do have some texture down there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut that bow, and then we will just grab a little mini glue dot and pull this up, and I'm going to stick it right here like that. Have that hanging down a little bit, and there we go. We have our finished card. So you could write your little note in there and put a little congratulations stamp or whatever you wanted, but it's just such a cute little card to recognize my Shore Stampers that promoted recently. I have two actually that promoted to silver, so they're going to be getting these two along with a little happy mail actually with some silver goodies. So those will be going out shortly. But I'm so in love with this suite. So this is my favorite suite, number 1. So tomorrow I'll be back with number 2, and you'll see why it was a really hard decision for me to make, and you might be surprised that the one I show tomorrow wasn't my favorite, but it was a very tough decision. I just love this little snail so much. I couldn't help myself. So just as a reminder of a few things, I'm going live every day this week, Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And then on Saturday and Sunday, it will be 10 a.m., I believe. And then we will continue Monday and Tuesday next week too, because the catalog actually goes live on Tuesday. If you ordered a catalog from me, those are going to be going out today and tomorrow. So you should have it in time for the launch of the new catalog on the 5th. I apologize. I had wanted to get them out last week, but everything that was happening, I just didn't get that done. So these are going out ASAP. And then the other thing to remind you about is I also have a free shipping offer just for this week. So this won't count towards the mini catalog product that starts next week. But if you had anything from the retiring holiday catalog that you wanted, that you had earmarked or anything like that, or you want to stock up on some staples, feel free to do that this week. And if you email me your order, I will go ahead and give you free shipping for the week. And that's my little Christmas gift to all of you for watching and for joining me. So you can just email me your order, because obviously if you do it online, then you'll end up paying shipping. So just email me what you want, and then I can send you a PayPal invoice or give you a call for the credit card information. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm excited to see you all again tomorrow. Again, we'll see you at 2 p.m. Eastern for my favorite suite number 2 from the upcoming mini catalog, which launches January 5th. All right, thanks so much, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you again soon. And don't forget to comment so you get to win or get an opportunity to win one of my giveaways, which for this 24-hour period, it's going to be these cute little resin hearts. And I won't do a drawing every day, but probably multiple times this week. So make sure you come back. All right, we'll see you all soon. Bye.